Dr. Diane Hayden. I am the publisher of Natural Nutmeg and Essential Naples magazine, and I'm excited to have on this Zoom with me today Jackie O'Keefe. She is the owner and founder of Aura Light Therapy in Farmington, Connecticut. So, Jackie, tell me a little bit about your business.
Hi, Diane. Thanks for having me. So, Aura Light Therapy is a red light therapy studio. That is all we do. Red light therapy can cover so many different bases when it comes to holistic health, but we do focus on weight management, pain relief, skin rejuvenation, and overall wellness.
Awesome. Yeah, I was excited. Like when I first met you, I mean, I've heard about red light therapy, like just through the magazine and stuff, but always for pain and inflammation. And then you were talking to me a little bit about how you have been finding that it's been working really well for weight loss too, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's probably our biggest question, right? Not everyone's heard of red light therapy, of course. And once they find out that it can assist with weight loss, I mean, that's the other big question. They have no idea. Well, the truth is not every red light therapy device can aid with fat loss. We are using a medical grade piece of equipment that will be able to shine enough light and use a specific wavelengths of red and near infrared light to pass 2 to 3 inches below the outer skin layer. And using that type of energy can actually help to disturb those fat cells, which then causes them to be released by the lymphatic system. So maybe sounds complicated, but it's really a very nice, relaxing process. Most of our clients just like to come and relax. You lay down for 20 minutes, do the red light therapy, and it's a really nice, comfortable way to, drop a couple pant sizes.
Yeah, that
with
sounds
all
like what
the hard
everybody
work.
wants to hear. I can just come in
Exactly.
and relax and it happens.
Don't we need it though?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you today to just chat a little bit about your experience with the magazine and hopefully help other practitioners who are potentially looking for marketing opportunities and just have them hear a little bit about your experience and also learn about you and maybe, hopefully reach out and connect with you too. Tell me how did you even hear about the magazine?
Well, quite honestly, one of your businesses that's been in your magazine for many years is a family member of mine. And when I was opening the business in 2023, she did say, you really should check out Natural Nutmeg. And she was explaining it. She was very excited about the publication. And, me being a new business owner, I was really nervous, I guess you can say, about where I was going to place my funds as far as advertising. And at the time, in my opinion, thought that social media was the way to go. And I was really hesitant with the print marketing. But up until somewhat recently, we've only been advertising on social media. And that's really only gotten us so far. So fortunately, I did cross paths with a member of your team a few months ago. And, it was kind of just like a gut decision on my part. I've heard so much about the magazine. A lot of fellow holistic practitioners are in Natural Nutmeg. And I said, I really should try this. So I just kind of pulled the trigger. And I'm so glad I did.
That's
So
awesome. Me too.
almost immediately, thank you. Almost immediately, we were getting appointments. And the new clients that we have that found us through Natural Nutmeg have just been really stellar people. I mean, we already have some nice relationships with them. They're enjoying the therapy. So it really was a decision that was a good one. And I wish I had made it sooner, to be quite honest.
Yeah. I'm really glad you pointed out the quality of the client that you're getting because I think that's something we don't often think about. Like when we're thinking about marketing our business, we're typically thinking like quantity, like we just need people, right? We need like to
Right.
get people in the door. And one of the things I've just heard over the years from different practitioners that work with us is it's not just about that, it's about the type of person as well. Like, you're yeah, sure, you might need like more volume in the beginning when you're just getting off the ground, but at the end of the day, who you really want is a client that's going to be compliant, that's going to, understand why you do what you do, the modality, value it, and basically, follow a path that you lay out for them. And I think that's one thing that we do really well in terms of educating our readers about the modalities, that all these different modalities. And so when they come to you, they're a little more educated and they're ready to do something versus
Mhm.
a lot of times I've had like naturopaths say to me, yeah, I get clients from word of mouth or, other referrals or whatever, but they're not ready to work with me. They're still, wanting a quick fix or whatever it might be. That's it's the quality that's there. So I'm glad you pointed that out because I think that's something we don't often think about.
It's certainly a big thing. And you brought up two things that have been really important to me growing my business is having people focus on what we're doing and the educational piece. So with outlets such as social media, you really have 1 second to get someone's attention. I found that the readers of Natural Nutmeg are more focused. They sit down with the publication. They're really interested. They're flipping through the pages. They want to learn. And everyone who's come to us, who's read our article, not only saw the ad there, but they read the full article. And that's really exciting because with red light therapy, there's so much information, especially because this is a topic, of course, a lot of people have heard of, but most haven't. So there's one question after another. And fortunately, with the article, we were able to answer a lot of those questions for people before they actually booked their appointment. So that was really, one thing I overlooked in the beginning that I'm grateful for that now, for sure.
Yeah, and that's really the whole mission of the magazine. The purpose of it, honestly, for me, is to educate the reader. And then, to have a place where practitioners like you can speak, like they can hear your voice and see your passion and learn about what you do. I find that that is what really makes the response faster, where practitioners get clients quicker from the magazine because of the fact that there was an article there. So that's something that I started from the beginning and I will always have because I believe that it's really what's the key to success, what makes us successful and how we help make practitioners successful is that combination of branding, your ad, and also the content for sure.
Yeah, it's been a great combination for us. So
Yeah, and just one other thing I wanted to point out is the fact that you said this was a gut decision, like kind of like something just told you intuitively, maybe. And I find that that's how a lot of practitioners come to us. Um, and you said you wish you did it sooner, and that's my biggest thing is like I'm trying to help people get more comfortable with the fear of spending money, whether it's with us or with social media or Google or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of fear around, oh my gosh, I'm gonna like I'm new in business, I need clients, I have all these other expenses, but I've got to spend money on advertising. And it's like, yeah, I mean, you kind of got to get past that, right? And like take that leap and know that, okay, if I put the right intention into this, like this is going to work for me, it's going to work. It's like, what you put out is what you attract. And kind of sounds
Mhm.
like that was your mindset around it.
It really was, and in the beginning, I think I was afraid to fail, just like all of us are, no matter what we're we're taking on, and especially in small business. I think the crash and burn is just one of those things you have to kind of accept once in a while. It's going to
Right.
happen. You've got to try things you're never going to know until you try and accept that sometimes your decisions are just not going to be the right one. So, but fortunately, I did hook up with Natural Nutmeg here, and it was a really great decision. So I'm glad I did do that. So better late than never, right, Diane?
Oh my God. Always. I have people that like I talk to and they decide not to do it for whatever reason. And literally like 2 years later, they come back and they're like, okay, I'm ready. And that's what it's all about. It's like, right, better late than never. And whenever the timing is right, the timing is right. So
Exactly.
I want to thank you so much for coming on with me today and chatting a little bit. And hopefully this answers some people's questions. And how can people reach out to you, other practitioners that maybe want to connect with you or work with you? What's the best way?
Oh, of course. No, I'm always happy to help. If someone wants to check out our website, there is a link there where they can message me. The website is auralightTherapy.com, AURA Light Therapy, or my phone number there is 860-751-9453. Happy to help if anyone has any questions about being a natural nutmeg. I'm a huge fan. Happy to.
Awesome. That is so awesome. I love it. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching this little Zoom, and reach out to us anytime, naturalnutmeg.com, Diane at naturalnutmeg.com.